Oh God, are you okay, sir? Sir? Sir, speak to me. Sir.
Stepped out of my zone. I had to get out alone and figure it out on my own. And I know what I really want now. Can't stop me, can't break me.
Oh, signal tower.
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
There it is. There you go. Midtown coverage complete. Huh. Yep, recording's going much more smoothly. Oh, there it is. High school t-shirt.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators...
That was a while ago. Where were you?
Horrible demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
Yep.
Be advised, attempted robbery of an armored vehicle. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
Heart to heart time. Were you not loved enough
Hello.
to even baby? Dad too withholding? Mom not around? Let you cry all night?
Ow, you actually got me. Did I get everyone? Oh, not the big guy, of course.
Demons aren't just a street gang.
Uh-huh. When did you figure that out? Here I am, the ceremony.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
If only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
That was nice.
Come on, honey.
I wonder if there's anything I missed. Yep, here we are.
Welcome, everyone. Before I hand it off to Mayor Osborne, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, There's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Well, thanks.
Oh, here he is.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And there he is, the man of the hour. Not you, him.
We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Hello?
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass. I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
What? Excuse me. Martin Lee? Oh yeah, that's obvious. This is where he dies.
Get down!
Mm-hmm.
Miles! Miles! Are you okay? Miles! Miles! Peter! Peter! Miles! Miles! Right here, just stay with me. Thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter. Peter, wake up. Come on, say something, please.
Something, please.
Mom! This is crazy. Over there. Whoa!
Okay.
Oh, man! Mom? Mom! Damn it! Hurry!
Good job.
Are you okay?
Nice going.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
All right, Liza.
I love you.
I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no. Miles, no!
Dad's in there. I'll find him.
Baby! Get here! Please!
Dad's alive. I know it. He was right there. What the hell?
Where do you think you're going?
Ooh. She dead as hell.
这边没有问题，这边好像有声音。看看讲台那里有没有活人。还有谁听到？没动静，接着走。
Gotta find a way around these guys.
Here I am.
Can't cross yet. Okay.
The guy is there. Sneaking, sneaking, I am sneaking, 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 I am sneaking. Is that guy looking over here?
这里没有活人，我们走吧。
Dad was right there. Gotta help him. Now. Move.
谁在那儿？
No. Look the other way, please. Thank you.
眼睛睁大点。
Yeah, probably not the best idea.
No. Stop. No.
Enough! We have to leave. Now.
Yeah, it's mine, Lee. Hello. How's it going? Ooh.
Dad! Dad! Dad, no! Wake up, Dad. Wake up. Wake up.
I'm gonna take everything from you. Like you took everything from me.
Spot does it.
1 week later. Oh god.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Do I know you?
I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say...
I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right?
Well,
Or it all gets easier with time. Don't worry. It's a part of God's plan.
I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
just
Trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
and the award goes to complete.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right. Hey, it's me.
Hey, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up. And that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe.
No.
We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Okay.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This is coming from a guy who...
Oh no. Oh. Okay.
MJ's hunch was right. Place is crawling with demons. Gotta take these guys out, then have a look around.
Hello. How's it going? There we go. Easy peasy. Almost saw me. Okay, that didn't work. Hello, you moved into a safe spot. Ha!
Okay, that's all of them.
Hello. Knock, knock.
High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from. Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs.
Oh, come on.
Well, that did something. It looks like the circuits need a little more juice. There. Looks like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by. Almost there. One more box should do it. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That's
Gotcha.
all of them?
That's it.
What the heck? What the heck? And into the vent I go.
Oh, man. These must be where they're planning to attack. Wait. These are Osborn campaign offices. All the paths originate from the same address. Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own.
Mm-hmm.
Explosives from Fisk's construction site.
Yep.
Guns from Fisk's armory.
And last but not least,
Truck bombs. This is crazy. This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. He's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb making, gun running.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
We must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area. If I hurry, I might be able to stop them.
Be careful.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is a... Hey, I remember this area. Prison camp goes later in the game. And swinging, and even more swinging. And here I go.
Consolidated shipping. A lot of guys. I should try to do this quietly, but also with style.
You... Oh, immediately a safe one. You... Wow, another safe one. Up there. How hard is it to see the guy in a bright suit? Really? Come on. Follow it. Follow it. Ooh. Trip mine? Trip mine. Come on. Get a little bit closer. Closer. Ha! Anyone else in this area? No, just you? Oh, come on. Well. Yep. How about you? Are you safe? Yeah, you are. How about you? Yep. Okay, let's see. Wow. I had a feeling this was gonna fall on him. That just created a lot of noise! Hello? You have a lot of nerve walking into a safe area. Hello. What is all that noise? Oh, that's just you. Ha! Now
He's
what?
not out here. Better check inside.
Hello?
Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides. That's one expensive tune-up.
Mm-hmm.
What else can I find around here? They have bases all around the city.
Demon bases. Still have to explore northern Manhattan. Oh, and southern.
This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons have an army.
Oh! Whiplash! Oh, come on.
As if one deadly glowing whip wasn't enough. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not this.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Hey, MJ. I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign office.
Nice. Did you find Lee?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
Uh-huh. Oh! That hurt.
Copy, Silverbird. We're descending.
Oh, it's them. Hello.
There's another one.
Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine.
All right.
I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down! Down!
Code SM1.
Whoa! Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy Code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverbird.
Hello.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation, please?
Hello.
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force, paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go. We'll talk later.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some records on Martin Lee's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and
Yeah.
I'll work on building the case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this. And what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
Yeah. Time to break into his office.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh. Yep.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
Breaking into Norman Lee's office. Here we go.
I should check out Lee's office.
Oh. Anything to
Need
say?
help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
Okay.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
Yeah, see you too.
Hanging in there.
May said you were at the bombing. I was praying for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Anyone?
Maybe there's a vent somewhere.
Okay, good.
Huh. Never seen that room before.
Well, can I not get in?
Whoa, what the?
Here we go.
High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
Mm-hmm.
What could Ben do?
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine.
Hello.
Lee's parents. Looks like there's a keyhole in the frame. I thought Lee's parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away? Looks like this note is for May. Lee really did care about May. This means she's out of danger.
I believe you are strong, May. Strong enough to tell him the story at Feast.
Lee's journal. If this fits the lock in the portrait.
Wilson first has methods I can believe the plan is finally here. For some reason I hesitate. Can I really go through with this? This will happen so quickly if they give the one my minimal claim of it on his expenses, his secrets, he will blah 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 blah. The active is the blah 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 blah. The demon is hungry and I don't think it's strong enough to hold it back.
This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance. Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right. Oh, I see. Yes.
There we go. Yang yang.
Whoa. What are you hiding, Lee? Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend he's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift? Creepy.
Yeah.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Ooh.
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next. Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
Ah.
One more.
One more. Ah, there you are.
The police had found this. Or may. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here? Hello there.
General Kenobi!
I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
Hello.
An Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you were both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Yep.
Wait!
Ooh. Yeah, he's gone. He's long gone.
Captain Watanabe,
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
what am I going to find? Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think
What?
he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
Hello.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
What next?
Hey, can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait. Remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch?
Uh-huh.
I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes.
Yeah.
And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee?
Sounds like it.
Connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah. See ya.
Dinner. What should I cook?
Hello.
Howard. Long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
He's a little down today. Misses his cousins. Been a bit of a whirlwind for both of us.
Uh-huh.
Owners of my building rezoned for commercial. We had to move into Feast to get our bearings.
I'm so sorry. New York landlords can really be heartless.
When they kicked me out of my place, they set all my birds loose. Pidgey's the only one who found me. I've been looking everywhere for the rest of them, but with my bad leg and all...
You know what? I get around. How about I keep an eye out for him?
Uh-huh. Okay.
You do that? Oh, thank you. If you have any luck, please give me a call.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by, just for a minute.
Uh-huh. Oh, there it is again.
Missed another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc. Nothing like putting my skills to good use.
There we go.
Hey, Howard. Think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty gray flecks. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Clarence. Guy's a little devil, but he's a charmer. Give him a pat on the head and point him towards Feast. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Huh.
We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
Aim.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texador. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
You could still do that with one arm.
You've been busy.
just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it.
Ooh.
Ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it!
Ugh.
This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Calm down.
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
Yeah.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another.
Mm-hmm.
So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college.
Yeah.
Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait,
Yeah.
you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's.
Huh.
Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And
Yeah.
Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
How long have you been awake? Or how long have I been awake?
Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Oh, a little bit too much voltage.
No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
A move. There you go. Oh. Okay. Really, I can't rotate it? Remove. Huh. So you have a -4 and then a -3. Oh, I can see. I see what I could do. That'll make 9, and I could put a 3 right here. Incorrect. Really? Oh, sorry. I put the wrong one down. Sorry. 4. Yeah, continue.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
To changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be hard to screw this one up.
Yep.
Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
Pigeon. Oh, fine.
Flying over there. Time for my special brand of conflict resolution.
Ah.
Aw, you can't fool me, Mr. Gruff Exterior. I know you love me, and I love you back. Sable's struggling to hold their own against the demon.
Yep.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish?
Yep.
His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Okay, yeah. Love listening to your podcasts.
Ha! A pigeon! Oh, no, there it goes!
There we go. What the heck did you fall over for?
All units. Officers are in pursuit of mass terrorists with a bomb. Officers needed at the yards. Please copy.
Demons have a bomb rigged in one of those cars. We need to stop them. Guys! We all love a parade, but you gotta get permits first.
Hello.
Here's your stuff.
Hello.
Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians.
Wow, amazing. My webs can show through it. Oh, solid objects. Oh god, are you okay, sir? Sir? Sir, speak to me! Sir! Oh my god, oh my god!
Hey, MJ.
Alright, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
Oh. I've been recording for over 2 hours. I'm gonna have to end this soon. Let me meet up with MJ and I can end it off. After I deal with this. And again?
Demons could blow that whole building.
Hello?
Squad will know the best way to handle this.
Demons have rigged explosives all over the building, but we can't get.
Are you the same guy from this tower?
I'm here to help. I'm trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs. We've located the primary device. If you can disable it, it'll cough up an arming key. You can use that to locate and disable the secondary device.
Got it. Keep your men back. I'll radio when it's clear.
Uh-huh. What do I have in my... Sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, what do I have in my arsenal? Suspension matrix. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
Not again. Not on my watch.
3. 4. 5 and 6.
Safe to disarm the primary device. Bad time to get sweaty palms.
Oh. Target voltage 3. Let's see. I could do a 3 there, a -1, and a +1.
Great.
There we go.
Disarmed.
What? Oh shoot! There we go.
Thanks for that, Spider-Man. We'll take it from here.
You got it, officer. Always ready to do my part.
Okay, back to swinging. And there's more Sable.
All units, 1043, mass terrorists have seized a civilian bus. Response needed north of House 50.
There is no escape from our blaze. Join us. What has Osborn done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear and...
Hello. Hello. Oh!
Taken hostage.
Are you seriously asking me for an autograph while you're held hostage? And jump!
This is Sable Control.
Are you kidding me?
South of Houston. Control, APC Bravo, engaging demons.
There's a lot of crime in the city right now. City's on fire.
Sable aren't my biggest fans, but I can't let the demons kill them.
With a smile on my face, sir.
Ba ba da ba ba da ba da. Call me on my.
You probably feel ganged up on right now. Maybe try not.
Why are you searching someone in the middle of all this?
You're welcome.
Oh my god, why was that Sable agent searching someone in the middle of a firefight? And the demons were being polite about it too. Huh, maybe they're not so bad at all.
Peter, you are not gonna believe what happened. So you know that address you gave me? I went there.
MJ.
I know, but wait.
Yeah.
What is this?
Just listen.
Oh well. Really? Earlier in the day?
This is the address Pete found. Men are all carrying firearms. What is this place?
Oh.
Office. Might be something inside that connects this to Lee. Need to get back there.
How did... Oh.
What was that? What dumbass can't put their shit away? Bet it was happy. Almost shot a rat.
Martin Lee's really paying the boss?
Yeah. Need to get into that office.
He finances the boss's new venture.
Well, you better clean your slag off that sloppy well. Boss sees that, he'll be pissed.
What are they building? Is this all for Lee? Careful.
What's going on?
Easy does it. What kind of vehicle needs tires this big?
Yeah. Oh.
Where is it? Swear I left it over
Am I hearing things?
That was close.
Some kind of military office must be to my right. Need to move careful through here.
Hey, anyone pick up more beer after our last run?
Oh, hello.
Those barrels seem important. Alchemax.
Yeah. I created a lot of noise, surprised I didn't get caught.
Boss, come on. Will you never know me?
Ooh! Oh, hello, big guy. Oh, it's Tombstone.
You're right, Rick. Won't notice? Cause it won't be there.
God damn it! I said I'll fix it!
You got some stones, Rick. Let's see if they break. Such a disappointment.
Ooh!
And now I need a new welder.
Can't turn back now. Need to get into that office.
Come on now.
Why did that sound like that was right next to me?
Made it.
Oh.
Blueprints. An APC. This is what they're building for Lee.
Hello.
GPS trackers. What is Tombstone using these for?
All right, boys. Time to move. Get the gear from my office.
Time to go.
Okay, I
Wow.
want to say don't ever do that again, but since I know you're going to anyway, here. Take a few of those next time.
Nice. Thanks.
You know Tombstone is crazy and pretty much invincible, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has their weakness. Mine is whatever you're cooking right now. It smells amazing.
The chicken curry. Just needs some time to simmer.
No dumplings, I hope.
There's some place
You're
in
never
it.
gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Nope.
The Great Dumpling Catastrophe.
I still can't believe they evacuated the entire building.
I know, and in January, too. Your neighbors hated me.
Yeah, they were pretty happy when we broke up.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about what you found in Lee's office.
Well, Lee clearly has issues with Norman Osborn.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know yet. But his next move looks like it involves Devil's Breath. Whatever that is.
Uh-huh.
I'll dig into it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking,
Huh.
what if we teamed up?
You want to be my sidekick? Like a Spider Girl? Spider Woman?
No.
Woman.
No, not a sidekick. A partner.
Oh. Not again.
Oh, my controller rumbled.
Hey, it's your crime system thingy. Looks like a residential break-in.
Charles Standish.
That sounds familiar. Oh, Oscorp CFO. Wait. You don't think this has anything to do with Lee, do you?
Sorry to cook and run.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Where do you want me to,
Just the couch is fine.
See you later?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh.
Hey, it's me.
This curry is legit.
So what do we know about Charles Standish?
Let's see. Chief Financial Officer at Oscorp.
Yeah.
Single.
Mm-hmm.
Known for his art collection.
If Lee's after him, it's gotta be related to Devil's Breath.
I'll run a search on everything in that file.
Let me know the second you find something. I think Lee might be planning something even worse than City Hall.
So, are we partners now? Because it sure feels like we are.
Partners. Sounds good.
Okay. See ya, partner.
Okay, gonna end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Spider-Man Remastered, Part 3. This went on longer than I thought it would. So anyway, if you like this video and want to see more, please like and subscribe. According to YouTube analytics, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if we could get those numbers up, I'll be very happy. And with that, this has been Spectre 19, signing off.